Alright, okay. Oops. Wrong button. See what I mean? I'm still getting used to my actual controls. There we are. That's sprint. Let's go downstairs, I think.
Revelio.
Oh no. Nope, definitely upstairs.
Now, which way is the common room?
Oh, idiot. The map tells me which way to go. Ooh. Level 1 lock. Okay. I don't think I can pick that. Where's everybody?
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Introduce yourself to Cressida.
Nelly would do anything for attention.
You weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd
How
use
do I get
them.
up there? Right, I'll interact with this and let's see.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
I don't want
You can spin the globe.
You weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure
Oh,
you'd
this.
use them.
Oh, nice. Apple. Gotta love an apple.
I would really like someone to try it.
Protego!
Whoops.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Oh god. I would not try anything brewed by a
Hello.
Weasley.
You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt
Agreed.
Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first
Matilda
year.
Weasley.
Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer.
I kind of want to try it and
Almost
see what
there.
happens, but
Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
alright, introduce yourself. I genuinely don't know how you get to talk to her, but we'll see.
Nelly will do anything for a
Nelly
thrill.
would do anything for
Oh,
attention.
wrong one.
Protego!
Damn it! I need to stop pressing Protego. House chest. Oh,
Oh.
cool.
Perhaps I should.
Damn it.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ah! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
At least I stuck by that.
Don't worry.
That'd be nice.
We'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face.
That's pretty funny.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Right, now we've got to try and talk to this goddamn
Nelly
lady.
will do anything for attention.
She gets bolder every year.
Oh, there we are.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's
Hogspire.
perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Hogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast.
The only thing I'm slightly annoyed about is I don't have my wand. I'm still using, like, it gives you a second-hand wand at the start.
I
And
take it you're not
I
afraid of
haven't been
heights.
given my wand. Or, like,
It's something
chosen
I've
a
always
wand.
done since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I mean, you're probably
I'm
right.
sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Sharp caught me making faces behind his back. It was awful.
Mention it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
No, not at all.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm
Welcome
here.
to the chat.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs. at the
Oh,
end of the
wow.
year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After
I don't know whether I
much
agree with
discussion
that in the
with
Harry Potter
Headmaster
lore.
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, God. I'm scared.
Here you are.
I mean, I am slightly annoyed that they didn't just let you play through from year 1,
What is it?
but...
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Just took it under my arm and it disappears.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Potions is dull and charms is die.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you
clear
to
that
be
off.
alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Whichever of my viewers is watching, do you want to just double check that the sound isn't too loud and the stream is
Simply
running?
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
That's pretty funny. Oh, cool. Field guide challenges are the only way to Alright, okay. Escape opens the field guide.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Thanks. Oh,
No time to waste.
I am
You've
okay,
classes
thank
to
you very
attend.
much.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your
Okay.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright, select the South Wing region. Central Hall Flue Flame.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Do I get a wand?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly
Really?
what you might expect.
Really?
Spells,
That's the
charms,
question?
uses, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Oh, I need a copper.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become warriors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education.
Job I would want afterwards.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all the supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Yeah, we can't tell anybody.
Almost precisely.
What a surprise.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived.
I mean,
in one piece. Perfectly good carriages to Hogwarts.
I am a he.
To fly in the path of a
The
dragon.
game only gives you an option for he or
I
she.
chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I get the feeling if I chose the other one, he would have came in and interrupted me telling her.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
God, so I've got a bloody
Come
watcher.
find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, please get me a wand. Talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
He was so going to interrupt us.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time.
Yes, getting out of class.
I'm obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
I get the odd suspicion that Fig really does not like
I believe
the blacks.
ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Alright. So the main quests. Spell and or level requirements. In these cases you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell. Alright, okay. So that gives me Accio and that gives me Leviosa. We'll go with Accio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade.
Including my own one. Yes, come on.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
Except he's
craftsman
not
and a
in
good friend.
Hogsmeade.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, let's go to Charms class. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm going to assume there's collectibles to find in the class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Memory charms.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I like this guy.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Aww. I'm gonna learn Aki. Oh, right, okay. It's a pretty cool way of learning the spell. You've got to do that. It took me a while in the thing, in the tutorial to figure it out.
Learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Ah, is she my rival in class?
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
That's brilliant.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh God. Oh wow.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
So, have I got to try and... What?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, very good. Stay focused. Splendid! Not to worry. That's it!
Oh, you gotta press it again. Right, okay. My bad. I thought you just held it in.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Hey.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Alright, okay.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Why is she my... Oh god. I wasn't even paying attention
You
to
be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so who goes first?
Lisa.
Okay, that's just... What? Damn it. I let go too early.
Excellent control there.
What's this? Brilliant.
Is she gonna knock my ball out?
There we go.
Don't fall off, don't fall off!
Splendid!
Yeah! Okay, that was like that was so bloody nerve-wracking.
A bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh wow, okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Okay,
I'll
so
say.
you gotta time it.
Chatter, focus now, you will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Alright.
That is how it's done.
Let's go with this one.
Very good.
Watch this. Phew.
I'll go over here. Wait for them to go past.
Well done.
Damn it!
Let us see this.
Is she gonna hit mine? Is she gonna hit mine? Right. I need to get this one.
That's it.
Way! That's hard!
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
That was a very, like, I enjoy the fact that they've put
Good
in
game
the
back
fact
there.
that, like, depending
I
on where
must
you are, depends on
admit,
which way it goes.
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier.
I want to know where you
promise.
transferred from, because there's only supposedly... I'll go with
Well, it's
Glad You
good to
Understand. I
hear.
like her.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes.
Really?
Bigger than Hogwarts.
Interesting to know.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
That's pretty cool.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This
That was
enormous
probably a
school
charm.
that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find
Wow.
wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
I like her. She's
It's
funny.
nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yeah, he's standing there looking over her shoulder, very stern-like.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
Yes,
You
Professor
wanted
Ronan.
to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Thank you. Quest complete. Gotta wear the dark arts stuff to go to the dark arts classroom. Spin the globe.
Revelio.
How do I... Can I use this? I don't think I can use that yet. Let's see. Ooh, cool. Cannot read that clock. I have no idea. T. What have I set T to? Oh, my spell list. So these are all the spells that you get. Basic Cast, Revelio, Protego, and Stupefy. Alright, okay. So, I want to stick Accio there. How do I get rid of that one? Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Defindo. Alright. Let's begin the quest.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
I mean, I might take the
you may
mask
be
and hat
asking
off,
yourself
but
how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
right. Oh God. The little minigame's pretty cool.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt, so art Levioso. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This should be easy. Protego! Stupid Protego! Complicates
Whoops.
Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid one. Levioso!
I do!
I mean, I'm pretty sure I cheated because I used Stupefy by accident,
for a
but
beginner. You give as good as you get.
Slytherins. Goddamn Slytherins.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
I love how proud this woman is.
Duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it
I'm
was.
gonna lie.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
I don't want to get
Yes.
kicked out.
To keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared
But then again,
to
I
know.
suppose,
If
in the
you want
fifth
to
book,
get the most out of your time at Hogwarts,
with
you're going to need to break the rules
what do you
now
call
and
it? In the Room of
Whether
Requirement?
it's joining
Dumbledore's
a
army.
secret
That was
dueling
unsanctioned
club,
as well.
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I mean, I kinda
Till
am.
next time.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Except a wand.
That might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. Sir Cadogan.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, there you are.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Lumos.
Why can I not hit this thing?
Protego.
How on earth am I supposed to actually get this?
Lumos. Levioso.
I am so confused. How do I collect this? Oh, hang on. Accio will do it, will it not? Where did my Accio go? Accio. Right. There we are. Idiot. That took me way too long to figure out.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Oh, there we are.
Accio. Brilliant.
Can some kind soul help me?
Let's pick up the side quest.
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
I like this girl.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth
Wow.
year to help
Well,
me.
she's got flattery down.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, hang on.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
God, please don't be too
Remember,
complicated. Oh,
your
wow.
wand
Okay.
is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very
Painting? What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Ooh. Collect the field page guide. This is such a fun game.
Accio.
Well, I found the area.
Revelio.
And there is a moth. I'll get this flip powder thing first.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
There's the moth.
Lumos.
Ah, right, okay.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Rainbow.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, she's up top.
I'd never have a harsh word to say.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Here. Also, what is this? Level 11. Ugh.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get
I love
the
that.
spellcrafts
It's like,
made.
yeah,
Cutting table
we're gonna.
and a potion station. Yes?
Oh,
I believe so, sir.
We're gonna get all
Nothing
of this
like
so you can
being able to
decorate.
grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
I was gonna say, I'm so glad because like I've only got 36 gold. I can sell stuff, but
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
all right, okay. Yeah, we won't do that because like, wow, expensive. Right, map. Let's bring the map up. Alright, I'm gonna go to the potions one first. Because I want to leave Ollivander for last. I'm so excited. Level 11. I like how they've done so much of this. So it's like, oh yeah, you need to be level 11 to unlock this, and it's like,
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
yeah, it's okay. Let's
Pardon me, sir.
buy
Oh,
potions.
thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
So
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough.
I mean, I think
As
I'd
it's
still
your first
take
time in,
a
I should
wand,
mention that it's
but-
not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
I'm not a very big fan of
But for
buying
now,
stuff.
Let's get you those recipes, shall we?
I'm that much of a hoarder. I don't buy
What can I
things.
do for you
I'm always
today?
like, I'd rather make it. I'll get these supplies and then let's
Feel
have a
free
look.
to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Oh, a focus
Or
potion.
come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Practically invisible. I mean, I would buy them if I need. That looks so cool. Focus potion, Thunder Brew. Cool. That's gonna be really useful. Let's get out of here. And let's go for the wand! Oh, hang on, I've got to visit the magic neep. Where's the magic neep? Is that one? Yeah. So since I'm here anyway, it's easier to go there.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Was that Timothy
I'm here for the
Teasdale?
students Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
This guy's
In
brilliant.
addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Didn't he's the healing
Let me
potion,
guess,
didn't he?
You're after something fresh. Do have a look around.
Room of
Plenty
requirement
ingredients to
items.
pique your interest, I'd wager.
Oh, that's cool. Is that saying that I'm going to be able to essentially decorate the room of requirement and use it? Right. Now, guys, let's go visit Ollivander and let's see whether it picks my wand, because if not, then I'm just going to...
Lumos, Accio.
Let's get that. If it doesn't give me the wand that I got and it lets me choose, then I will pick the wand. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'll pick the one that I got on... I mean, was there any reason to that, or... Like, do I need to do all of them around town, or... I don't know. Rats! Birdies. Everything is level 11, so I'm going to assume, like, I need to come back here at level 11. Ollivanders.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
Spin the globe. And then use the bell. Right, come on then. Come on, guys.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I love how he keeps his wand behind his ear.
Come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Give it a wave. No.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Nope, nope. Fireworks.
Well, this isn't
I'm
good
looking
magic at all,
for
is it?
12 inches.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
I mean, we're almost there.
Give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
I'm looking for Elderwood, Dragon Core, 12 inches.
Yes. I think you might be the one.
Come on, please be.
Here. Take it.
Please. Yes! Come on! Oh, hang on.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond
So,
between
yeah,
you
guys,
and
when you
your
get
wand
this
should only
game,
grow stronger.
it's worth going to the
Don't be
Wizarding World
surprised at your new wand's ability
and
to perceive your
linking the account, because then you do all the profile stuff,
Mr. Ollivander.
and what
I'll
it
let
does
you
for you
get to it.
is
Do come and see me again.
that's
if
the one I got
ever
on
can
Wizarding
be of
World.
further
I got
assistance.
Gryffindor. So I would
that's
suggest
everything.
doing that because that's
go and find Natty.
pretty good.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Well, I'm not being funny, but I think this is after me, oddly enough. So... Oh, okay. It's not Protego, it's Dodge.
Are we weakening him at all? Accio.
Well, I messed up. Let's keep him locked, so it's a Dodge. What's said?
What was that?
I was trying to beat him in his own game.
I left it too much. Arresto momento.
Damn it! Oh, that was harsh. X, X, X. Troll with the punches.
Goodness! A second try shop at your leisure.
Gladrags.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Oh well. Well, there goes my school, yeah?
To see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Let's get Dodge ready.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
Right, let's see if I can win this second duel.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Initiate round. Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation. Okay.
Confringo! Leviosa! Leviosa! That's all you've got? Protego! Leviosa!
Expulso!
Confringo!
Reparo!
Leviosa! You're better than that! Cinder! Protego! Stupid! Come on! Leviosa!
Oh, that was close.
What's the duel?
I wasn't paying attention at all there.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Right. Let's go and find...
Oi, can you help me?
Yeah, you know what, Arthur will...
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Yeah, sounds intriguing.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Right, so it's... Don't know where that is. But we'll go to Hecat's classroom and look at this. Oh, this is Rowan's classroom. What gate did I get? Oh, the new handwear. Let's put them on. And then we'll change the appearance. This really is such a fun game. There's so much to do. Let's go to the map. No, it's not potions. Not Central Hall. 'Defense against the Dark Arts classroom, there we are. I'm sure it was this, wasn't it? Inventory. Oh no. It's not. It's... Right, okay. It's right outside, I think. Oh, Professor Hackett.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
And then where? Don't know where that's got to be one of the courtyards. Yeah, this courtyard.
I'd better keep an eye on high places. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Ah, it's Aloha Mora. Find the third landmark. Right, what's the third landmark? It's Accio of something that looks like a forest in a painting.
This stairwell looks promising.
I'd swear we'd be more uplifted in potions if it was taught by demented.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Authentic historian's uniform. Alright, return to Arthur Plumley. That wasn't too hard to find.
My older brothers were all taught.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Ooh, chest. Get some galleons.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
I like goblins being
the locket. You said you discovered
like having
something
integrity.
in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book.
Perhaps
But we
not.
should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Hector Jenkins. He sounds stupid. Violent shields using the summoning charm.
That's all you've got? You're better than that!
I could never duel like that.
Well, that went a lot better than the last time.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan Bradley.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That's it!
Leviosa.
Excellent form!
Leviosa. Accio.
Okay.
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Ah, there you are.
Excuse me. Why was I on the floor?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Talk to Sebastian.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Oh, well, that's gonna go well, innit? Dodge roll.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I don't know, like, the whole point is you're not supposed to have prejudice against the other houses. Or Gryffindors and Slytherins.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Oof, almost missed that one. Right, the Disillusionment Charm. I'll take Lumos off for now. Would be nice if I could just, like, swap these, but, you know. How long does it last? Right.
Silent as a grave.
On Earth. Is that guy gonna come back?
Revelio.
Let's collect the field guide page while we're here.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now
How
it's just this
oddly
key.
specific.
But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Where are you going? Got a Highland scarf.
That
Cool.
wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
do quite like that they've put like sneaking into it. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Alright, okay. I love how it only tells me how to aim now.
Don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. Still have to be skulking about.
We must remain unseen. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everything she's given her. Why do you think...
Section. Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself.
Revelio.
Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Yeah, I'll only know it when I see it because it's going to be full of ancient magics, isn't it?
Revelio.
I do want to know what those are for.
Who have we here?
Damn it, Peeves!
Cello and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Shit. I'm going to assume that was supposed to happen.
Blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good
Does
luck
that
in your
really
search.
make you a friend if...
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Reparo.
It'd be very nice if I could use the other spell slots, but it doesn't seem to let me. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Is this the Mirror of Erised?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Oh, it's slightly ominous. Patchwork sorcerer hat.
Where might this lead?
Discover the secret of the antechamber.
Accio.
Revelio. Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Damn it! Whoops. I panicked there. Oh. Okay.
Protego.
Oh shit! Okay. So that has a timer on it. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot Spacey's jump.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Unbeatable Quidditch gloves. Okay, this is pretty cool. Oh shit. Oh. Blocking
is a book after all. It's able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
The training dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Right.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Good one!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Wow, that was a long combo.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Alright.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Natty!
Then let's get started.
Gryffindor wins. Right, let's see. I bet you
We
this
can
is
make
about
this
like
a
4.
real victory.
That's the spirit.
Yep. 4 it is. So I need to be careful. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. Well, that was a lot closer than it should have been. But I won nonetheless.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Garlic.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake.
Oh wow, or mandragora.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Really, cotton balls.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Place your mandrakes in a green pot. Oh, it's a bigger pot.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
I mean, you just pulled it up by its hair. No wonder it was screaming.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our pot.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
I saw an aura lab on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Borgin and Burks. Interesting. Grey motley garb.
Revelio.
Revelio.
What is it that keeps dinging?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I love how everybody seems so... Thing about it, they're like, oh yeah, trolls have no business in Hogsmeade, but... Like, you're like, oh, but I hate to see it. It's like, well, do you really? Yeah, let's begin this quest.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I think I need a new mouse mat to do this.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'm gonna get it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I kind of want to see what happens.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Right, Fwooper feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I'm so curious.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Alright, interact with this.
And be thorough.
Oh, so you don't even need to do it. It does it itself. You just have to have the ingredients and a brewing stand. I mean, that doesn't look very appetizing, to be fair.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
What happened?
I am so glad that I got him that feather.
Well done, Gareth.
That was so worth it.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather
Aww.
busy when Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a duck's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil, Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Alright, okay.
Got them taking.
Stop that! Stop it, you stupid fool! Oh. Ah.
Oh.
Get this dodging.
Put me back down, right now!
Oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off, hang on!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Damn it.
You take this student over my dead body! Howard! Don't after me, child!
Tell Rookwood to find me in the bed.
You're going to regret that.
There you go.
You're easier to spot than a
Incendio.
Levioso! Accio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I mean, I didn't realise that until like the last minute.
Are you all right?
I probably could have done that within the
Thanks
time
in
limit.
no
I was just
small part to
dodging around.
excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Merlin was a Slytherin.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Bit of that.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Yes, please.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
I am curious about these pyres.
Levioso. Incendio.
Ah, I've just got to be
The
closer.
flames make the pyre sing.
Cool. That's a... Oh!
How beautiful!
I wonder what that got me. It's bound to have got me something.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
They just keep coming back. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to him anyway.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Revelio.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Revelio.
Why did I come back here?
I mean, I feel like I'm cheating because it's just a blue pumpkin that I'm looking for. Oh, no, that's a lock.
So good at this. You've almost got him.
Here we go again.
It won't be long now.
Revelio.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
Also, it's the one that's moving. Genuinely.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
So mean.
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.